Hillary Clinton is trolling Donald Trump just hours before his scheduled summit meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Helsinki. Great World Cup, the former Secretary of State tweeted late Sunday. Question for President Trump as he meets Putin: do you know which team you play for? Clinton lost the election to Trump in November 2016. Her campaign and other members of the Democratic Party were hacked by Russian operatives on the orders of Putin, it has been alleged. It is believed that Putin and the Russians tried to do damage to Clinton because they preferred Trump win the election. Trump, his campaign, and the Russian government all deny there was any collusion. Trump arrived in Finland on Sunday for his closely watched summit with Putin. He planned no public appearances until Monday, when he heads to the presidential palace for breakfast with Finnish President Sauli Niinisto. Trump and Putin meet later Monday at the palace. The president flew in from Scotland, where he and his wife, Melania, spent the weekend at a golf resort he owns there. Trump heads into the summit with little clear agenda other than to strengthen his personal rapport with Putin, which he thinks is crucial to improving relations between Washington and Moscow. Finland has a long legacy of hosting U.S. Soviet and U.S. Russian summits because of its geographic location and perceived neutrality. Back home, news of Russian interference in the 2016 elections continued to dominate the headlines, particularly after the Justice Department announced indictments against 12 Russian military intelligence officials suspected of hacking. National Security Advisor John Bolton says Trump has a stronger hand going into the Russia summit because of the charges against the 12 Russian military intelligence officials. Bolton tells ABC's This Week on Sunday that the indictments show that the American justice system is aware of Russian efforts to meddle in U.S. elections. He says Trump can now say to Putin that this is a serious matter that we need to talk about. Trump has said he will raise the issue when he sits down with Putin in Helsinki on Monday. Bolton also says he finds it hard to believe that the Russian intelligence officials could conduct such an operation without Putin's knowledge. Earlier on Sunday, Trump said nothing bad. Maybe some good will come out of his summit with Putin. Trump says in a television interview that he's going into the meeting with low expectations. I'm not going with high expectations. The president also tells CBS News that he hadn't thought about asking Putin to extradite the dozen Russian military intelligence officers indicted this past week in Washington on charges related to the hacking of Democratic targets in the 2016 U.S. election, but says that certainly I'll be asking about it. The United States has no extradition treaty with Moscow and can't compel Russia to hand over citizens, and a provision in Russia's constitution prohibits extraditing its citizens to foreign countries.